Welcome to another Pokemon Pocket video, and today we're playing Primarina EX. Primarina EX here is a EX Pokemon that has a really high HP, 180, pretty good, and with Sparkling Aria, we can deal 100 damage and heal Primarina EX. Combine that with Leftovers, really powerful, and of course with Lillie, technically our Primarina EX is immortal. And for finishers, we have Hau, a really powerful supporter card, plus 30 damage using Primarina EX to finish off games. Alright, before we proceed, please don't forget to like and subscribe, help support the channel, and I'll see you in the games. First, alright, we have our Poplio and Primarina. Unfortunately, we don't have Rare Candy. Well, at least we do have Props Research, and if worst case is we don't still draw our Rare Candy, we do have Iono to help us search for our missing pieces. Another Primarina, sure. So let's do a Props Research first. We are going second here, but I think that's fine. Okay, Pokeball, oh boy. No, let's just wait here. I won't be dropping my second Popolio. We could do an Iono here, I think. But we draw next turn. Opponent also has a Props Research, sure. Hoping they don't have red card here, so one of our weaknesses, definitely one of our weaknesses is Mars or red card, because there are times that we'll get hands like this. Yeah, stuck with Primarina with no stage 1 or rare candy. Of course, we do prefer rare candy, so we can immediately pressure Giratina here. They have leftovers. Okay, sure. Really powerful with Giratina. Sure. Hey, that's pretty bad. Wow, okay, that's interesting. Okay, so I think we'll not be using Iono actually. So let's just put Poplio in the bench. Wave Splash, and then next turn we deal 80 damage with our Primarina EX. Okay, so they decided they'll just set up their Giratina, sure. Okay, and leftovers plus 10, yep. That's interesting. Okay, let's do this. Evolve, yep. And let's evolve the one in the bench. I think I'll still use Iono here. Or should we wait? Okay, let's think about it. Nah, we don't have anything we can use here. Pokeball, we don't really need anymore. And Iono, also redundant. Hau is actually an interesting card. So yeah, we'll take it. Next turn, Sparkling Aria with Hau. Depending on what the opponent has here. But I don't think we need to use Hau just yet. Well, actually, if... Yeah, definitely. So we don't need these. Okay, Chaotic Impact, sure. Leftovers for the opponent. So the good thing here is they won't be able to attack just yet, and we get our Lillie. Nice. So we get to heal with Lillie. Okay. And attack with Sparkling Aria. Nice. Quick game here. We're not yet out of the woods. Maybe they have something in their hand that could disrupt our attack here, but we'll see. Okay, Arceus EX in the front. They probably have Sylveon, yeah? They definitely do. Sylveon EX. Draw 2 cards, Happy Ribbon. Okay. Lots of random EX from the opponent. Unfortunately, these EX Pokemons are really hard to set up. So, I'm not sure if this is a good deck or they're just, just playing for the bling. Really nice full art cards here. Look at that, Arceus, really beautiful. Rayquaza too, yeah, beautiful. And Sylveon, yeah. And they have Giant Cape, sure. Okay, let's just energy on Primarina, and I'm not gonna use Hau just yet, I think. Let's just do a Sparkling Aria here. Heal our Pokemon. Yes. Of course, we're not completely out of the woods just yet. Okay, they have Pokemon Center Lady, sure. Maybe they have Potion as well. That could help them, yep. Unfortunately for the opponent, we do have Hau, so Hau can boost our Primarina EX. Another Potion, sure. Okay. So we can deal 130 damage with Hau, so yeah, we'll just win this game. Good thing we actually drew it. Rare Candy, not gonna be useful here, but that's okay. Great. Good game, opponent. And Sparkling Aria, 430. First, sure. We have our Popolio, we have Brian, but we don't have our Primarina EX. Okay, we're up against Buzzwole, of course. I think I'll pass a turn here. Let's just pass a turn. Of course, they'll just do a jump blues, excuse me. Okay. Still hoping to get my Primarina EX so we can evolve our Popolio here. That'd be good. With Rare Candy, of course, we do have Rare Candy, so we're just missing one piece of the puzzle. Okay, that's 20 damage, sure. Props Research, definitely a nice draw here. Leftovers is fine, actually. Okay, let's do it. Let's evolve to Brian. Put leftovers on our Brian, and then put Popolio the second Popolio in the bench, and just attack here for 30 damage. Alright. And we get to heal as well, but yeah. Disadvantage here unless we get our Primarina EX. Guzma, okay. Unfortunate for us, but yeah. At least they don't have Buzzwole EX, so not completely doomed here. Yeah, let's wait to use our red card. Okay. Okay, so they decided to set up their Celesteela here, which is probably their only option attack with the Celesteela. So it'll all depend if we're lucky. Ooh, okay, that is pretty lucky. So let's evolve Primarina. Energy here. We also have Lillie, so I think I'll just use Lillie here, just to be on the safe side. Yep, and then Sparkling Aria for 100 damage. If they still don't get their Buzzwole EX next turn, we can just win the game. Alright? So, the only reason why I haven't used red card. Alright? Wow, they didn't really get their Buzzwole right. Well, at least they get heads on that attack, but yeah, we just win here. So, Hau showcasing its true potential with Primarina EX. Yep. Plus 30 damage and Sparkling Aria. Good game, opponent. First, alright. So this is game number 3. We have our Popolio, nice. We also have Primarina, so we're just missing our Rare Candy. Think. Interesting. Props research, I like that. So let's do a props research here. I know they could have a red card here or a Mars, but I think this is okay. And we definitely get our stage 1. Though I'd prefer Rare Candy, of course, but this is okay as well. Knew it, so they do have red card. That is fine. Okay. Well, we do get our second Popolio. Now we get our Rare Candy, but we are missing our Primarina EX. Definitely gonna need that. Okay. Opponent, passing the turn. Okay, so this is nice. We do have Pokemon communication. We can hide Polio here, hoping to get our Primarina EX. Well, we only get Brian, but that's okay. So yeah, we hide the basic, then search it again with our Pokeball. Okay, let's just start attacking here. Opponent hopefully doesn't have a rare candy on their side. If they do, we're going to be in a tough spot, definitely. Mars. I don't know why they did that. Maybe they think I have... Okay, opponent. Wow, okay, sure. What are they doing? Okay, they just choose right. Yeah. Good game, opponent. So we got really lucky there. Definitely lucky there. Okay, just show it to the opponent. I have Primarina. And we'll just Hydro Pump for 40 damage. Okay, going first. Nice. So far, so good. We are this deck is performing really well. Of course, we have some lucky matchups. Well, most of them lucky. At the same time, we are able to set up Primarina immediately, so that's really nice. Of course, in some situations, like the last game, opponent just... Okay, we'll just end the turn here. Just didn't have any secondary basic Pokemon, so yeah. Really tough luck. But you know, it's part of the TCG game. You don't always get what you need. Same with us as well. Sometimes we just don't get what we need to win the game. But you know, I think that's alright. All part of the game. Doesn't mean it's not frustrating, of course. Okay, we're up against... Wow, there's an old deck. Celebi EX. I do have Celebi. Unfortunately, I don't really like Celebi. I don't like Flip a Coin attacks. Reason being, sometimes you're already going to win, but because you're not really lucky with the flips, you just lose. You know. Okay. Okay, let's evolve this into Brian. Attack for Wave Splash, and hope for the best. Next turn, I think I'll just use Pokemon Communication, find our EX. Ah, okay. They found their Superior. Okay. So, yeah, they'll heal, sure. Okay, so they're going to set up their Celebi here attack for... Yeah. Yep. Okay, so they deal 50 damage here. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so no need to actually use Pokemon Communication here. Let's just evolve our Primarina. And we have Lillie in hand, so that's really powerful for us. Yeah, I'll just use this. And the best part here is next turn we do finish off the Celebi. Of course, there is a possibility they just deal 200 damage. That is, yeah, that's the pros of this Celebi card. If you're really, really lucky, and this happened to me before, you just deal 200 damage. Easy. Okay, opponent decided to retreat here. They'll try setting up Celebi again. That is fine. Ooh, we get our Hau. Okay, that's interesting. Do I want to Iono here is the question. Yeah, let's do it. I want to find Rare Candy plus Primarina EX to set up the other... Yep, and there it is. Let's evolve this Primarina EX. Energy here, so we don't really need to put energy on Primarina on the active spot just yet. Let's just divide the energy, so when they have like a Sabrina, we can still deal 80 damage through Hydro Pump. And there's our Superior. Sure. They have Erica, okay. I wonder if they have potion as well. But I don't think so. Sure. Okay, so it's all, yep, they just lose. One of the many reasons I'm not playing Selby anymore. If you're really, yep, good game opponent this time, sure. We have Popolio, sure. We have Rare Candy, but we're missing our Primarina EX as usual. And we're up against an EV EX, interesting. More like a Flareon EX because of the energy. They do have fire energy here, so that's most likely Flareon EX deck. And from what I've seen before, they are pairing it with... Oh, this is a... Okay, this is different. Alright. They have Charizard EX. I forgot the name of the Pokemon, sorry, but they are pairing it with the one with the 90 damage flamethrower, I think. Fire Spin, excuse me, no, it's Fire Spin. I'll remember that later. But that's usually the pairing for Flareon EX, so... Yep. This one's new to me. This is the first time I've seen a Charizard EX Flareon EX deck. And it looks like they're setting up quite nicely here. Okay, so... find our Brian, nice. Actually, let's do this. Yeah, there is a gamble, but there is a strong possibility we get our Primarina EX. If we do, we just lose. Unfortunately, oh boy. Let's just sing here. Quite unfortunately, actually, we had a really high chance of getting Primarina EX there. So, yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad communication. So, yeah, as usual with Pokemon Pocket, if you're not that lucky, you'll not be getting what you need, but that doesn't mean you're losing. I think we should save the red card. I'll just sing here. Let's just sing for the opponent. Yep. Hoping they don't get to... Yep. So that's a good stall. We're not lucky with the communication, but we are lucky with the sing. Okay, opponent reserving. Oh boy. EV finally waking up. Okay, so maybe Brian can help us here. Let's just attack. Yeah, let's just attack here. Wow, they have Sylveon. So, okay, I made a mistake there. This is not a Flareon deck, actually. This is a Sylveon Charizard deck. Which makes sense. Excuse me. Which makes sense because Sylveon draws you cards, helping you to set up Charizard, and just one hitting every Pokemon on your opponent's side of the field. Really powerful. Okay, opponent stoking here. Sure. That is pretty good. We get the Primarina. Unfortunately, this Primarina, not really what we need. Oh boy. Okay, I'll just put energy here. Once during your turn, you may heal. Okay, yeah. Not gonna help us. We should red card, maybe. Maybe it's time. Yeah, it's time. Let's just do a red card here. Excuse me. Unfortunately for us... Oh boy. 80 damage for Charizard EX. We do have the type advantage, type advantage here, but if we don't get our Primarina EX soon, we're just gonna lose this game. We can still stall with Sing, but that requires really that requires that we are really lucky with the flips. So yeah, that's not gonna last long either. Iono, oh boy. I guess I have no choice here. I'm not even gonna bother using fishnet. Fishing net. Okay. 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 Oh my god. Now we're missing rare candy. Okay, so yep. Probably losing this game. Actually, not entirely. Let's do a fishing net here. Okay, get our portfolio. Made a mistake putting energy on the active portfolio, but and even putting leftovers on it, probably not a good idea. Okay. Our luck continues with Sing. Really powerful attack. Okay, they get their Sylveon, but because they don't have Psychic Energy here, we are actually safe from Sylveon. It's more like the problem here is Charizard EX. No basic for them, so yeah. Oh, okay, interesting. That's fine, actually. Okay, Charizard wakes up. Another Yono for us. I think we'll wait here. Let's just sing for the opponent. Next turn, if we still don't get anything good, we just try and a Yono. Hopefully get what we need. Okay, opponent. Charizard EX waking up here. Oh boy. And they get props research. Oh, sure. Okay, 0 cards in hand. We still have 8 cards, which is pretty bad. We're not really lucky with our rare candies. And they have their next Charizard EX. Ready to attack as well. Wow, okay. Ah, boy. So, I think we took too long setting up a polio to become Primarina EX. Props research finally. Draw 2 cards. Hau, Primarina EX, and we just lose the game. Good game, opponent. Okay, final thoughts for the deck. So for one, we are focused on evolving our Popolio into Primarina EX, so there is a consistency here. Fortunately, sometimes we do need the second Popolio just so we can have it back up. So like that last game with Charizard EX. And then of course, rare candy here, really powerful as usual. Leftovers with Sparkling Aria is just perfect, really powerful. Well, of course, leftovers didn't shine in our games, but it's a really powerful combination, especially if your opponent's attacking for really huge damage. Combined with Lillie, technically Primarina here is immortal. And of course, we have Hau to finish the game off. Hau giving us plus 30 damage, really relevant for Primarina. I still believe we should only have one Hau, given that sometimes we don't get our Primarina EX, or we get only Primarina. That could also be a possibility. Red card, we do need red card for disruption. Fishing net, not really sure for this one. Maybe you can change it for something more useful, but there are times that we need to recover our knocked out polio, so yeah. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.